Hello, I'm Dr. Melissa Tranquille, Director and Founder of MT Training Enterprises Limited, and we provide tailored coaching and training solutions for businesses, entrepreneurs, and professionals. And our topic for today's video is List Building Training, Part 2. Now, in Part 1, we covered setting goals. So if you missed Part 1, I suggest that you go and you check that out first, because it takes you through sequential steps to get you to that point of building your list. It's not just taking something from your computer drive, taking a PLR and just, hey, let me just put that out there on my website and start to grow my list. No, it's much deeper than that. You want what it is that you have, what is it, your amazing giveaway rather, is clearly aligned to how you help people and what you do to your offer. So if you missed Part 1, I suggest that you go have a look at that video and come back to Part 2. And today we're going to talk about your amazing giveaway. So in a nutshell, whatever it is that you choose as your giveaway, it has to respond to your ideal client's biggest pain point. And that is why in Part 1, we talked about your ideal client avatar. Who is your ideal client? And your amazing giveaway responds to that problem. So go through your ideal client avatar exercise and identify the biggest pain point for your ideal client, whether it is losing weight, whether it is getting visible, whether it is getting leads, whether it is getting paid clients, whether it is becoming more confident. What is your ideal client's pain point? And of course, that is relative to you and your business and who you serve. Now, once you've identified what your ideal client's biggest pain point is, then it's time to find out how are you going to solve that problem. Obviously, it would be a problem that you have the expertise to solve. So how can you best solve that problem? So if your ideal client's biggest pain point is getting visible, their business getting more visible, publicity, gaining more publicity, how best can you solve that problem? Can you best solve that problem by preparing a resource report? Can you best solve that problem by designing a mini training series? Can you best solve that problem by creating an evergreen challenge? By the way, I'm going to create an evergreen challenge. So the challenge I held, I think it was last month I held the challenge. I'm going to create it, take everything that I've done and put it evergreen so that I could just be constantly running on its own, right? On autopilot. So how best can you respond to that problem? And what I want you to consider is how best you can respond to it in such a way that it is irresistible. That is your key word in creating your amazing giveaway. How can you make this amazing giveaway irresistible? So say, for instance, in one of my trainings, I have the resource report, but I also created slides to go with it. Another one, I also have the audio to go with it. So how can you make it irresistible? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. So take a look at what your problem is, identify how best you can solve that problem, right? How that problem should be solved, and how are you going to deliver it so that it is irresistible to your ideal client. So you will get them saying yes, and that they will give you their name and email address, right? And one of the things that I always say is that many times we tend to think of creating an irresistible offer only for paid products. But I believe we should apply the principles for creating an irresistible offer for also free products. So you apply the same principles to create that offer and make it irresistible. Not because it's a free product means that you're not going to put your best foot forward and go all in and give them something that's amazing and full of value. Not because it's a free product means that you have to hold something back. No. Not because it's a free product means that you don't need to dedicate too much time to presenting something that's wow. You want to create something that wows your clients, because that's their first impression of you. That's their first impression of your business. That's their first impression of your professionalism. How can you wow your clients on that first encounter with you? Because you know how I look at it? Your amazing giveaway is that potential client's first encounter with you. It's like a date. Hello, we meet each other. Their first encounter with you. So you want to wow them. You want to wow them by solving their problem and giving them something that's of great value. Now, how you deliver that giveaway, what I would say is do your best to make it attractive and leverage those landing page builders, leverage those templates. If you can't do it yourself, you need to outsource it. If you can't do it yourself and work on developing your skills, do it yourself. But there are some lovely page builders and templates out there to assist you. Leverage those and make it an attractive giveaway. And also, there was something I wanted to mention. Yes, use the colors that align with your logo. So whatever it is, the logo, if you do have colors that that are carefully aligned with your business, then of course I will encourage you to use those very same colors for branding purposes. So there you have it for your amazing giveaway. It's not just a matter of just getting onto your computer and just pulling out a PLR. Oh, oops, there's a PLR on this topic. Just take that. I have nothing against PLR. I use them as well, but I always edit them over. You know, you want to take that PLR if you were to purchase one, or if you were to design a training from scratch, which I have also done. You know, if you were to design something from scratch, whatever it is you do, however you choose to get your information or your resources, what's important is that you take that content and you make that content digestible, easily digestible, and you make that content in such a way that it clearly solves your ideal client's biggest pain point and it wows them. So how can you wow them? Now go ahead, take the time and create your amazing giveaway. If you already have a giveaway that you've been using for your business, I want you to stop, get it out, reflect a bit, and see how you can tweak it to make it even more amazing. Or what can you add to it? You know, one of the things, for instance, with creating an irresistible offer is bundling things. Can I create a bundle out of this? What can you add to it to increase the value and wow your clients? So go and take that out. Take out your lead magnet, have a relook at it, see how you can update it, see how you can bundle it or perhaps include other things to wow your potential clients. And that's it for list building training part 2. If you ever want to know more about my business and what I do, hop over to my website, www.mttrainingenterpriseslimited.com. I want to thank you for watching. If this video was valuable to you, like it, comment below, and please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Thank you.